pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel again. Well, I just want to do, right, that's surprising. I just wanted to do a follow-up to that little 400mm Spitfire video I put out. Alright, and I love the thing, let's not get it wrong. I thought it was an awesome little plane. I'm going to have plenty of fun with that, right? And I won't mind getting the other ones in the series, the Corsair and stuff, and the P51 and things like that. But there is something I wanted to warn you about, because these things are advertised as like even a complete beginner can fly them. Someone with no experience around. Now I don't know about the other planes, because like the Cub, for instance, with its wider wings, that will glide and fly quite slow. And not I guess, because I've seen some videos and stuff, but just from common sense, right, and previous experience with that type of aeroplane, but bigger. So it will glide and fly slow, and I reckon the F4U Corsair will do the same. It will fly slow and glide a bit. But if you're thinking about starting off with the Spitfire, right, like I did, be very careful, because just like a larger Spitfire model, like man, if you watch the link in the video, lost control, crashed the thing. Right, they are very difficult to fly because of the I can't pronounce it, the elliptical wing. I think that's right. You can't fly slow. You're constantly having to have some speed. Yeah, my van just pulled out in front of me. Right. Yeah, you're constantly having to have some speed. You can't, like a lot of planes, just cut throttle and glide a little bit. You cut throttle on a Spitfire, any type, it's just going to fall on the bloody sky. So, I would not, if you're brand new, and you're thinking about getting one of these type of planes to, well, learn how to fly, great. But I don't recommend getting this one. Right, the Spitfire. Don't recommend getting the Spitfire to learn to fly. And one more thing as well, these props, the props for them, they're quite difficult to find. The only place I found that sell them is Banggood, and they're about 10 quid a set for a little plastic fucking prop that wanted to charge you 10 quid a set. Well, screw that. Right, and because you'll probably already know, right, if you've watched other videos, the propellers bounce off. See, cut the corner. The propellers bounce off real easy in a crash. They're safe for safety, right? But because they bounce off real easy, in a bit of longer grass, they can vanish real easy. One of mine fell off, and I spent nearly 45 bloody minutes wandering around trying to find this little bloody prop. And I just couldn't see it, and I was doing the old lines up and down, up and down, up and down the search grid, but in the end I did find it. Right, but just what I did, I thought, oh, never again, screw this. Took the prop off and I applied the tiniest, and I say tiniest because you have to be very careful here, very, very careful. If you do this on your own head, be it, because you don't want it running down into the motor. A tiny blob of super glue, and I put this tiny blob of super glue on the prop so that when it's on, it stays on. But hold your plane upside down as it's drying, right? Because you do not want super glue, for obvious reasons, running onto the motor, right? Or your motor's just gonna lock up. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I've just glued my prop on. It will still come off in a really hard crash, but at the moment the slightest bump really, right, they just bounce off. You've probably seen it in other videos. But yeah, so I recommend a bit of super glue, because like I said, they're so difficult to find. If there was plenty of places to buy them and there was at a more reasonable price, then that's different. But at bloody 9 odd quid or whatever a go off, nearly 10 quid from Banggood.com, right, and then you have to wait about a bloody month for shipping. It's a joke. You get me? A joke. Plus the shipping right, was about half the price of the bloody props. So screw that. So that's why I put a bit of subfloor, man. But yeah, so to sum up, if you're a brand new pilot, I would recommend getting the Cub. If you've flown a couple of things and you're wanting to get some up like this, then get the Spitfire, because it is awesome. You'll have loads of fun flying it. So yeah, there you go then. Alright, can I get parked here? And I can, but it's pulling loose, it's shut. Oh, okay, U-turn, plan B coming up. I was going to the pharmacist there. Well, now what else to tell you, that's the lot. So I'll leave it there then, pilots and ground crew. Hope this helps, thanks for watching, and cheers.